accounts are so harrowing. And I have full faith, I'm sure you do too, in the Justice Department and the FBI to investigate and prosecute the criminals. But, I mean, what's being described and charged as a conspiracy seems to beg the question, who knew what and when did they know it? How do we get those answers without a bipartisan commission to investigate?
Well, I haven't given up on the hope of a bipartisan commission. I hope Leader Schumer is able to rustle up the votes necessary to do what is right and have an independent commission. I think it was you who I heard report, and others. This is an ongoing Homeland Security threat, especially with a rogue former president saying he thinks he's going to get himself reinstated later in the summer. And he's firing up this base. In my own home state of Pennsylvania, you saw legislators visiting audit sites, thinking that maybe they could re-audit the election and continue the big lie. I had the chance as impeachment manager to get to know an awful lot of the Capitol Police as they protected us in our solemn duty to bring the truth to the American people by way of the U.S. Senate. They are extraordinary to a person, man and woman. And for them to feel abandoned by us is just shameful. Sadly, we have Republicans who know no shame.
And Congresswoman, what is that? I mean, what's that look like for them up on the Hill? One of them said this on CNN: when people deny this happened, it's insulting. It's a betrayal. I've got people calling me from overseas, my friends and family. They were more concerned for me than the president that day. How do they go about, and I know they're professionals and I've heard that, but do you feel like they've been let down?
Certainly they have. Absolutely. The leaders in the Republican Senate should have been clamoring for the independent commission to say we need to do everything we can to find out what happened here that put your lives at risk, that put all of our lives at risk. These are people who saved our lives, very literally. They saved hundreds, if not thousands of lives that day. And sadly, some of them lost their lives or were injured or lost an eye or lost fingers. It is absolutely shameful. I'll go back to the question I asked before. What are the Republicans covering up? What complicitness is in there? What would their texts or their phone calls reveal? What would their emails reveal about what they knew and when did they know it? And what did they do once we were under attack? And significantly, what did they do after we were under attack? As you saw, it took the president himself hours to come forward to say you should stop this. We have leaders here on Capitol Hill who were a part of that.
Well, Congresswoman, I mean, we were on together with former Republican Congresswoman Barbara Comstock, who has those same questions and concerns and hunches and would like to see all of their emails preserved, all those phone records preserved. Is that work happening?
To be honest, I don't know. Certainly in the Judiciary Committee, we have a lot of oversight to do. What I do hope is we get the independent commission. I do hope that people are preserving, that they have an obligation, frankly, to preserve evidence. And then we also have an opportunity to have a select committee. As I said, this is a continuing Homeland Security threat. So the Speaker could appoint a select committee. The Department of Justice could appoint a special prosecutor. There are ways we will get at the truth. We will find out who has preserved evidence. We will find out who has destroyed evidence. We will find out who was complicit in this.